Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. On the visitor's sideline, you get a look at the head coach of the Texans. His guys in rough shape. They have lost 7 of their last 9 games. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. Her squad ready to go as kickoff approaches. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go here from Mile High. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led out by a former star at Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe at quarterback.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That is left side and taken in by Allen. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
A gain of 27.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Milroe to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The Broncos 32-yard line.
Now it's Milroe. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
The Texans getting all set to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. And when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today's going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll send a man in motion left. Off the play fake, it's Allen. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Slot man in motion left. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Man in motion, heading right. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. To the air once more is Allen. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Texans offense, quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. Going up top. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Broncos offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They have the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a yard. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 31.
Now give up the middle. Not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd down. They need 5.
Brings up third down and 5.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Was great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Texans offense ready to take over once again. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now Milroe. Forced to his right. Now he'll run. A big play there on the scramble. That's a gain of 72 yards.
And the Texans first down.
Milroe going to hold on to this one. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. On the zone read, this is Milroe. He will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Texans. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
The extra point is good. And the Texans move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air once more. It's Allen. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. We are through one. It's the Texans who have the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Allen. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Quick throw here is complete. From the 23, here's second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 23-yard line.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Allen now on second down. He's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now an opening has the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense, quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
Blue now on the zone read. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
To the air, it's Milroe. He takes off. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. They'll take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
And the Texans first down. A gain of 14. And the Texans first down.
Straight ahead, it's Blue. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain.
Throwing is Milroe. That's deep for the back of the end zone. This one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If this was just one guy dominating them up front, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can chip him. You can double team him. You can start sliding the offensive line and pass protection his way, trying to slow him down. But this has been coming from a lot of different spots, and right now it just looks to be a breakdown in the protection, and they have no answer on how to stop it.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Houston. Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he he's going to have the Broncos first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
And 12 at the 29-yard line.
Now Allen. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Yards to go.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Having a dominant pass rush so often translates to wins. But that's hardly been the case here, Mike, and they're able to add another sack to their total before half, and that's great. But somehow they still find themselves trailing, and that's the only thing that matters.
A run now on second down, and he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. On third down, Milroe. Quick hitting slant there. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll try and get there on the ground. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Texans first down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now it's Milroe. Moving to his left. And he won't try to risk much more. Sliding down a gain of 3. Here's second and 6. Milroe gonna look to run it himself. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Long incomplete. Hubbard outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's out. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Going for it all. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hanson for our halftime report. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throw on the run is complete. And the defense can't stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend his drive.
He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
47-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the Giant, and he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, here is Allen. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They get 15 on that game. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. That was in a critical situation. There is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Allen. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16.
Yeah, it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Broncos. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do. We can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Texans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Regular play action now with Milrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
1st down, Houston.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the
He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Drive will start on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain. Yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch, taken right around the 11-yard line. Texans offense, quarterback Jalen Milroe making their way back out there. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. To the air, it's Milroe. Forced, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Self backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Milroe. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense. And their running back set to go once more. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
The design run here for Allen.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're gonna be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Denver 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And the Broncos are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd.
Allen gonna throw. And that is incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now give up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And they'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Quick throw here is complete. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
brings up 2nd down.
Play action. Here's Allen. This one complete right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll go play action with Milroe. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. His 4th TD grab of the season. Greg, how often do we say it's a 1-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a 1-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, Everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with first down. That is caught wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 33, here's second down and 7.
At the 33-yard line.
Allen now off the bootleg. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
And 6.
Allen. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. The Texans offense getting set to get back to work. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. On the zone read, this is Milroe. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On second down, they'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. From the gun, it's Milroe. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. And now here comes the punt team as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the gun, throw here for Allen. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Now for the point after. The kick is good. Broncos will go up by 7.
Broncos 25, Texans 18.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. long run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. From the gun, Gazelle. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Now Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Milroe gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 3.
Texans 1st down. A gain of 7. And the Texans 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Now he'll run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
And the Texans 1st down.
Now Milroe. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Now it's Milroe. And his left side and taken in by Allen. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
And now we're at the point point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Now, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 25.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. This will be returned from the 2. They'll get across the 20, mark them down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. Brings up.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This field ended about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. Now a first throw here in overtime. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Really nice nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They're trying to run with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. And that, not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Right back to the fullback. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
On play action, Milrow. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Allen. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd
Now,
and
whistles
3.
here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Following the penalty, he'll run it. Not much there. Maybe a yard. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. To the air is Allen. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that 1st down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to concede.
And now, since we are in overtime, all challenges come from the replay officials. So we will get another look at this one. So that challenge, a successful one. I'll give on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain
3rd down
of 6.
and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Whoa! And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
That's another Broncos 1st down.
Receiver in motion, going right.
35-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And, boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain.
Third down. 3 to go.
Down and 4.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So now, a big spot coming here. This one to win it in overtime.
Makes the score Broncos 28, Texans 25.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a